Hi, my name is Cehaic and my sector is International Industrials, and today I will be pitching Tecnoglass. Tecnoglass has a current price of $22.05, and I found a price target of $32.11, which results in a 46.60% upside. To begin, Tecnoglass is a company that designs, manufactures, distributes, and installs specific architectural glass and window products that are then sold to the construction industry. Tecnoglass is headquartered in Barranquilla, Colombia, which is located in the uppermost part of Colombia. It was founded in 1994 and then became public in 2012. The company has two segments of revenue, the first being windows and architecture, and the second segment being glass and framing. Interestingly enough, the United States is the most profitable area for Tecnoglass. My recommendation is that Tecnoglass should be purchased at $22.05 a share with a price target of $32.11, which represents a 46.60% upside. Florida is a new hotspot for home building, and single-family residential revenues have increased 151% year over year, representing 36% of total revenues for full year of 2021. Additionally, low labor costs for Tecnoglass ensures that Tecnoglass can save money on high labor costs, which enables them to price products lower. Tecnoglass is constantly raising the bar with their innovation, and the team is always working on glass testing, durability, and resistance. Tecnoglass beats a lot of its peers with their business strategy due to their vertical integration of low cost but high quality products. Additionally, by the end of 2022, Tecnoglass would like to make a presence on the West Coast, primarily states with large cities such as California and Washington. Tecnoglass's first driver is their architectural advances. They are not afraid to bake boundaries when it comes to their products, and it is evident in their two most recent glass products. Both Tecnobend and UltraView are revolutionary in their ability to change the way glass functions. Tecnobend is one of their newest products in which they can create glass panes with an angle to them. You can customize how far the bend radius is, aka the angle of the glass. UltraView is their strongest glass option that has incredible thickness that makes it nearly hurricane-proof. Note that all of the glass products are customizable to their thickness, radius, and different pane sizes. Although Florida makes up an overwhelming majority of their revenue, Tecnoglass is still expanding throughout the United States. Tecnoglass is the lead glass distributor in Florida, and Florida alone makes 64% of revenue out of their 90.8% total United States revenue. Tecnoglass has expanded almost the entire East Coast and is slowly making its way onto the West Coast. They have already expanded into California, however, their plan is to cover the West Coast by the end of 2022. Since the United States is their main source of revenue, expanding to more populated states will expand their revenue and their international footprint even more. Lastly, Tecnoglass has perfected their competitive business strategy. They are selling their glass cheaper than their peers, and their glass quality is extraordinarily high. Their company has access to qualified, low-cost labor supported by other manufacturing and shipping efficiencies. They have obtained a leverage combination of high quality and low production costs to gain additional market share in the U.S. residential and commercial markets. They ship their products very carefully, and if something were to happen to the products in transit, Tecnoglass will cover the cost of shipping and send a new parcel. Moving into valuation, my DCF assumptions were that Tecnoglass has a terminal growth rate of 1.25%, a WACC of 10.33%, and a beta of 1.08. This DCF model found a value of $32.11, which leads to a 46.60% upside, and I weighted this at 50%. Looking onto the price to earnings model, I gave a price target of $28.06, which led to a 27.06% upside, and I weighted this at 40%. Lastly, I used a price to book value model, which gave me a price target of $25.15, resulting in a 24.15% upside, and I weighted this at 10%. Looking at the sensitivity analysis, the top is my terminal growth rate with a basis point of plus and minus 25, and on the left-hand side, we have my WACC, which also uses 25 basis points. I calculated a high of $33.87 and a low of $30.51. The risks of Tecnoglass include supply chain issues, currency volatility, and governance issues. Supply chain issues include raw material shortages, which creates a high demand for such materials. These high demands create high prices for these raw materials, which can cause glass materials to increase. Secondly, since Tecnoglass is an international company, there's always the risk of currency volatility. If inflation remains high, it will likely devalue the Colombian peso, which will not affect revenue as much as it will decrease the cost of employment that they pay, potentially helping share values. Lastly, management has had some trouble in the past dealing with the volatility of their income taxes and dollar inflation amounts. This means management does not have a good grasp on how high or low the increase or decrease of their income taxes in Colombia will be. Last but not least, moving on to the management. Two brothers started this company together and are still on the board today. Christian T. Diaz can be seen on the left, and Jose M. Diaz can be seen on the right. Jose is the CEO and director of Tecnoglass. He has over 30 years of experience founding and operating various businesses in Colombia and the U.S. In 1994, both brothers founded Tecnoglass in order to establish in-house glass processing that would meet the demands of all their clients. Christian Diaz is also the CEO as well as the Chief Operating Officer. He is responsible for all aspects of the overall company's operations, sales, and marketing. Christian was instrumental in leading Tecnoglass's expansion into 4 markets, including the U.S., and has overseen the significant growth of the company's client portfolio. Christian Diaz is a graduate of University of North Carolina, where he received a bachelor's degree in information systems, where Jose Diaz is the graduate of Boston University, where he received his bachelor's in manufacturing engineering.